Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I am not as dressed up as I usually am on my other videos, and I'm sorry. Okay, I just first I want to apologize for um posting in a while because actually I usually post my shoot my videos on the weekends, and I got busy on the weekends because I am focusing and I'm practicing for this competition. So I've been very much involved in that, and I couldn't shoot any videos, but I felt like I still could have found the time to do it. But anyhow, I'm working from home today, so I'm still trying to shoot my videos. Just finding the time, and I felt like I wanted to. Um, yeah, but I'm trying my best to be consistent on this because this is something I really love to do. I'm very passionate about this, and this is something that flows naturally to me. And yeah, I'm not very camera comfortable, but I'm trying to be comfortable with it and, be okay with looking to a camera and just speaking to it. But yeah, so I will learn as I go. I mean, it takes practice, for anything. Recently, I have been pushing myself to get out of my comfort zone and start doing something that makes me scared that I have never done before. And it's also something that I have always been putting back because I was scared to do it, or else I just found excuses as to not to do it. But deep down, it's truly one of my passions. I don't want to talk about it now until I actually do it and finish. Maybe when I do it and finish, I will come on here and tell you all about it. But for now, I just want to stress on the importance of getting out of your comfort zone and how important that is. Because you know why? As a kid, I was an introvert. I was not an extrovert. I used to dread meeting people. I used to dread even meeting family members, when they and we have these get togethers or for birthday parties. I just wanted to just stay in my room, not come out, not say hello to anyone, and just stay in my comfort space. Because that's where I like to be. I like to be alone, and I didn't want anyone to bother me. But my parents obviously used to push me to go and say hello to this auntie, that auntie, this uncle, and just get around. So anyhow, that was me growing up. I also did associate people. You are what you attract, obviously. So I used to associate people who also wanted to be alone. So I used to have this best friend. We used to always be together, and we wouldn't mix around with any of the others in the class. Although I used to be very good with everyone, I used to talk with everyone. They used to be good with me, so like we never really had like any bad grudges or anything. Like we weren't just. I wasn't stuck up or anything. I just was a very friendly, a welcoming, and warm person to anyone who meets me. So I was the same even in class, but I used to associate the certain type of people who also wanted to be alone and not mix and mingle with other people. So because I was associating them, I was also staying in my comfort zone because that's how it used to be. You are what you attract. So as I grew up, I somehow outgrew those people and I started uh wanting to, make friends with new people and, come out try to come out of my comfort zone and just come out of my shell. So what I realized recently was my partner is a very extroverted person. He's not introverted at all. He just can't stay in one place. He just can't stay alone. Like he wants to just be places. So because of that, I am also forced like to come out of my comfort zone. Let's just go and meet some people. So we'll meet his friends and we'll just go out. So because of that, I can feel as if like, okay, I'm slowly getting comfortable to this. Because before that, I used to have a lot of social anxiety. I hate massive crowds. Like even when I met him, like in our first few months of dating, I used to have this social anxiety. We went to this movie, and I used to get so seeing the crowd there, and like it just scared me. But somehow I don't know how though. But maybe as you keep going on, get used to it. You think this is now the lifestyle. I'm okay with meeting people. So like now, I just don't mind if I'm alone in a huge space of people, because like I can still strike up a conversation with someone next to me, or just make friends. So it wasn't really a problem then, but it was when back then, because like I couldn't even speak to anyone. So it's the little steps you take to getting out of your comfort zone. It's just that, okay, if you're staying in your comfort zone, you know how boring your life is, right? You keep doing the same thing over and over and over, and you just have no purpose. You are not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not getting out, you're not meeting people, you're not learning, you're not interacting with people. You just have no sense of improvement. That's what it is. Recently, I set a goal this year that I wanted to do something. And I told myself I'm somehow going to do it. I don't care how, whatever it takes, I'm just going to go and do it. Because I don't want to regret. So I did decide to go and do it. But before deciding, I thought, I did find myself finding excuses to not to do it. But it was definitely one of my biggest passions I've already had. And even my teacher told me that, I would like if you try this out. Like, let's just do it. And I decided, okay, fine, let's just do it. And it's the thing is, like, when you start to come out of the comfort zone, try to pursue your dreams, try to engage with your passions, you somehow start finding ways to do it. Because the excuses that you were making earlier don't matter anymore, because you want to get this done. You want to do this no matter what it takes. So I find myself in that position right now, because I want to do it. I want to accomplish that goal, and I know I will. So because of that, you will find ways. It's just that you have to decide whether you want to do it, or are you just going to keep doing the same thing and live the same old boring life. Because trust me, as humans, we are created to keep learning something, growing, and just not stay in the same place. We as humans need challenge. We need that challenging drive in order to keep going. Because you might be the most successful person on this planet, but still, you will still have something that you want to accomplish, because that's the real nature of a human. You will have goals. And once you accomplish them, you're not gonna, that's not the end, right? As long as you live until your deathbed, you will be wanting to accomplish several things. So that'll come in time. So that's the nature of a human. So if you are in your comfort zone, your brain, so whenever there's fear, your body's like, oh, it reacts, right? But when you're in your comfort zone, your body knows, okay, this is our safe space. We are good here. There is no danger. So there's no need to run, or, we are good. The minute you start coming out of your comfort zone, that's a change in your body and your mind. So your brain's like, oh, what is this? Then it keeps finding excuses as to not do. Why? Because this is not normal. This is not what we do. So when you get used to that over a long period of time, probably years, and when you start to decide to do something different, your brain's gonna definitely be like, whoa. So you just have to keep going, because you need to tell yourself, this is the change that I want to make. This is the change I'm willing to make, because I don't want to be like this for the rest of my life. So as you keep going, it'll become like your lifestyle. Your brain like, okay, fine, we've done this, we've survived, so it's okay now. So try to give yourself a challenge every day. Like, do what scares you. Because if you want to overcome your fear of heights, for example, you have to go and jump off a cliff. You have to go skydive. Otherwise, you're not going to get over that fear. So you need to face your fears. Your fears are there as, signs of danger. However, you will not have that fear, right? But in order to get over that fear, you have to face it. You have to face it. Otherwise, you're not going to get over it. And still, that's a challenge for you. So that's good. You need to face that challenge. You need to, because that's something that you will learn about yourself. Oh, okay, this wasn't that bad. It was very easy. So do that, because that will give you some sense of clarity. You get to know yourself better. You know what you like and you don't like. So you start building a relationship with yourself. You figure out what you like, what you don't like. And then you find your purpose eventually. And then your purpose will lead to doing something that you make money out of. Or that will just turn into something you never know. Great things can happen, and you have to trust that great things are happening to you, because that's how you need to think. It's not always the worst case scenario that happens. You have to think of the best case scenario. What if this works out? What if I actually end up being where I desire to be? So there are people who have done it millions of times, and there's enough of proof out there. So why can't you do it? Why can't I do it? So yeah, I mean, just a simple thing of deciding to get out of your comfort zone. I mean, it can go a long way if you start there. So do it, and you will thank yourself later on. So yeah, so that's something that I wanted to share. I've always been wanting to share this for a long time, and I'm happy I did it. But I'm not in the usual setup. Not very much stressed today, but as long as it's authentic, and I felt like I wanted to do it anyways. So I hope this made sense in some way. I hope you learned something, as usual, as what I always want to bring from my videos. So, yeah, and please do stick around. I have more things coming up. Yeah, so please subscribe and support the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.